Alright, it's been 10 years since we saw this team on the big screen. This needs to be fan... Hey guys, AGYT Abbott here. Welcome to my review for the Fantastic Four First Steps. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, this will contain spoilers. This will be a spoiler review. I'm going to have a non-spoiler review out as well, either before or after this. We'll see. We got Mr. Fantastic. That's Pedro Pascal. We got The Thing. That's Ebon Moss-Bachrach. We got The Invisible Woman. That's Vanessa Kirby. And the Human Torch, my boy Johnny Storm. You can tell which one I'm a fan of most. Johnny Storm. Love him in this movie. For starters, him and Sue, the Storm siblings, are my standout piece of this movie. Vanessa Kirby and Joseph Quinn both give insane performances. Really awesome stuff from them. You also have in this movie Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer, Shia LaBeouf, and you have Ralph Ineson as Galactus, which is terrifying. You get plenty of Galactus destruction in this movie. He's walking around, he's bashing in buildings, he's fighting our heroes, and speaking in that menacing voice, and I loved every bit of that. Silver Surfer was also really cool, even though I wish they did a bit more with her in this movie. It felt like she was kind of sidelined. I wish we explored her backstory a little bit more. And honestly, that's where kind of my first criticism comes from, is that I just wish we got to spend a little bit more time with certain characters like the Silver Surfer, or like some of these side characters that they are trying to make a big impact with us, like try to get us to realize how big of a connection that our characters have with them. Like Natasha Lyonne is in this movie, and she is playing this character that has a thing for Ben Grimm, the Thing, and she pops up like once or twice in this movie, like 2 or 3 times, and they have this moment where Ben goes to see her, and it's during the impending doom pretty much thing, where they're like, alright, we're gonna die possibly, this could possibly be our last day on Earth, so we need to prepare and kind of hold our loved ones close. And he comes there, and he's like, I'm here to see you. And the scene ends there. It's like, man, I wish we got a little bit more of that. Give us more of that relationship. I wanted to see that a bit more. But outside of that, that's where my criticisms actually end for this movie. I might bring a few minor things up later. But this movie is visually one of the best, if not the best looking MCU projects we have had in a long time. The visual effects on, of course, The Thing, and Human Torch, and Mr. Fantastic, and Invisible Woman's powers. Awesome stuff there. Silver Surfer. In the trailers, I was like, okay, it looks good, but I think it could look a little bit better, and they did tweak it, and in this movie, it looks fantastic. There we go. There we go, using that. Literally, though, it looks phenomenal. And then Galactus, of course, so threatening. So, just... really, really intense, man. I was intimidated by him when he comes into the final act of this movie, and then even earlier on in the film, because the Fantastic Four have to go meet him, because the Silver Surfer comes to Earth, and is like, your universe is marked for death, your Earth is marked for death, Galactus is going to come here, he's the eater of worlds and planets, he's going to devour your world, except for your kid. They go there to Galactus' ship, and they talk with him a little bit. They try negotiating, but Galactus isn't having any of that. He points exactly to what he wants, and it's Sue and Reed's kid, Franklin, and it's really, oh, dude, I love the middle of this movie where you have this epic space battle between Silver Surfer and the team as they're trying to escape after Galactus sends Sue into labor. He has that power to awaken Franklin and say, come out now, boy! And he starts coming, and they're like, alright, the baby's coming, we gotta get her to the ship now, we gotta get her the hell out of here. And meanwhile, Shia LaBeouf, the Silver Surfer, is chasing after them. You have Johnny trying to fight her, while also trying to flirt with her a little bit. And Ben is like, Johnny, just hit her already. And it's like, I'll tell you how to fly, you don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens. And Ben's like, stop calling her sexy. Oh, dude, Johnny Storm got so many laughs out of me, and Ben, really everybody. Pedro Pascal, I love Pedro Pascal. I know people say that he's been in too many things at this point, but honestly, he hasn't been in enough, man. Keep it coming. I love Pedro Pascal in anything I've seen him in. And this is the third time I think we're talking about him this year. Crazy. The man is busy, but he is really, really nailing it as Reed Richards, kind of selling him as the brain of the team and really showing that, yeah, he has these stretchy, elastic powers that, man, they really go crazy with it in the third act where Galactus is stretching him like a Stretch Armstrong. That was sick. But they're really stressing how his biggest power is his intelligence. And I really enjoy that because that's true to the character. He is the smartest of the team. He is the one trying to calculate how to deal with Galactus, and he has such a depth to him because his relationship with Sue is so strong. They love their son, but at the same time, Galactus wants their kid in exchange for the world to live, and he's trying to find a way for them not to give away his son, but he can't help but go back to it and be like, but what if we did? But if we did something different to maybe trick him? Maybe we didn't have to give him our kid for too long, or something like that. Anything to save the world. And Sue sees that, and she's not happy about it. And you kind of see them clash a little bit, where she's like, "You're thinking of handing him over," and he's like, "No, I have to think of it because I have to think of other possibilities that we can use to fight that. I don't want that. I want to use another way. I want another way forward, but I can't think of it." And he even tells the press, they're like, "Are we safe?" He's like, I don't know. And that's really hard for him to admit, because he says throughout the movie, like, I am incredibly gifted, I'm smart, and he builds these inventions. He even tries to teleport the Earth, and actually almost succeedingly teleports the Earth to a completely alternate dimension. And Johnny has a bit of brilliance to him in this movie as he figures out Shalabal's language. He's translating it throughout the film, and he uses it against her. He's like, "You sacrifice yourself for your people in order to become this slave for Galactus so that your people could live. I'm just trying to do my part to save my family because they mean the world to me." And she relates to that, and in the end, she is ultimately the one that manages to take out Galactus, because they're pushing him, they're using all their might. Ben is, swinging stuff at him and trying to wreck buildings that he's trying to hold on to. Johnny's shooting him with flames in the eyes. Reed is stretching around him, trying to get the back of him open so the lava comes out that's, like, powering him. And meanwhile, Sue is doing the most work here. She is carrying this fight because she is just pushing with all her might. And she does die in the act of doing this, so it takes a lot of her strength out of her. So I really enjoyed that. It's a powerful moment between her and the team rushing over to her. It reminded me of the Battle of New York, the ending, where Tony presumably sacrifices himself, taking that missile up there into the Chitauri portal, and then comes crashing down, and then they're trying to bring him back, and then Hulk wakes him up. In this fight scene, it ends with them trying to push Galactus out. They think they have him in there, but no, he comes right back out of the portal. He reaches his arm out, and he's ready to come back out of it fully, and they only have a few seconds before it closes, and they can't do it to him anymore. So Johnny takes it upon himself to make the sacrifice. He's like, "Tell Franklin his Uncle Johnny loves him very much." And I was like, "You fucking badass. I know you're not going to die because you're going to be in Doomsday, but damn it, I love Johnny Storm so much." And he flames on, he's going for it, and then the Shalabal moves him out of the way and takes one for the team, pushing Galactus into the black hole, the portal there. Oh man, I fucking love that. I love that so much, dude. Just the culmination of that sacrifice that she was making. It would have been more impactful, I'll admit, if we did spend some more time with her and investing in her backstory a bit, but it's already a close to 2-hour movie. I get it, they didn't want to push it too far for just the opening movie for this team. Maybe she's not dead. We truly don't know. She could come back in the future. Another version of Silver Surfer could come back. As far as the music, I really enjoyed that. I mean, fucking Michael Giacchino. He just nails it every time. If you're not familiar with him, he's done The Batman, he's done Spider-Man No Way Home, he's done the Incredibles films. I mean, he is a class act in comic book and heroic in general themes. And he does it once again in this movie. He does his thing. Was really enjoying the score for this movie. The emotion is felt. The heart is felt. This is the most family-like that this team has felt like compared to the past films. It's got very character-driven moments. Like I said, that moment with Johnny I really loved. And then you have the complex dynamic between Reed and Franklin and Sue, where he's trying to figure out a way to prevent having to give away his son. I really love Herbie. He was hilarious in this movie. And it just makes for a really, really fucking entertaining movie that I had a blast with. And the mid-credit scene, I should say. Oh boy, we're going into the Doom. It's only Doom from here. Dr. Doom shows up. Dr. Doom shows up to Franklin Richards. We only see a glimpse of the green cloak. I can't talk right now. And the mask. We see the mask. Is it RDJ in that suit? I think it is. I think the Russos directed this, so it's quite possible that they kind of pulled him off the Doomsday set, told him, hey, we're filming the Fantastic Four thing. You want to go film that here for right now? And they got him in the suit. That was really cool to see. The Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday, and I can't wait. So guys, I'm giving Fantastic Four a 9 out of 10. I had a great time with this movie. I was attached to the characters. I was feeling their emotions. I was captivated by the fight sequences. The visuals are stellar. There are actual moments in this movie during the space sequences where I was like, this looks like interstellar level space like sequences where they're chasing. I mean, there's a whole sequence where a Silver Surfer is like chasing Johnny on lava and surfing the lava, and then she's surfing this wormhole that they're being sucked into as they're trying to get her into a black hole and get her away from the kid. It was just a blast, guys, from start to finish. So let me know what you thought of Fantastic Four. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.